We've talked to a few other guys on defense, and Dayball mentioned it now about how you guys may be dealing with some of the hype around this front seven being so good, and a lot of the attitude has been, you guys haven't really done anything yet. So I'm just kind of curious, who kind of brought that attitude along the defense to kind of remind themselves, hey, there's work to do. The hype doesn't mean anything yet.
Everybody. I think that's been the mentality since the beginning of camp is, we got to earn it. We could have all the things we want on paper, but, if we don't go out there and do it, it doesn't mean anything. So everybody's got that mindset, we got to work for it.
And then I guess for you as now second-year guy, I guess not a vet yet, but just how do you approach kind of the preseason now with a year under your belt a little bit?
Oh, man, I just approach it as getting better every day, just stacking days and making sure my body and my mind's right to, go 17 games and, play through a whole NFL season. So every single day is just a step towards that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Dunleavy.
Hey, Tyler. Thanks for doing this.
Yep. How you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm curious from your vantage point. I'm not asking you who's winning the competition. That's not up for you to decide. But what do you see at that corner spot between Cordell and Deonte Banks? And because obviously that's going to be a big part of what you guys are in the secondary. What do you see from those two guys?
Yeah, both of those guys have been doing a real great job for us, man. I think they both bring different skill sets for us. So, I'm excited to, see both of them do great this season, man. So, definitely both of them doing great.
Can you feel that, like when there's a competition, a battle, can you feel that on the field? Does that like raise the intensity for everybody?
Man, every position is a competition. That's what camp's for. So you feel that with everybody, not just a corner position or guys that are fighting for a spot. And, it's every position. So everybody got to bring it every day.
And then, Tyler, let me ask you what Evan just asked you about the front seven and all the hype around those guys. But, like, it almost feels forgotten. I wonder if it bothers you guys at all or motivates you guys at all. Like, the secondary has a chance to be pretty damn good, too. Like, you're a high pick. Banks was a first-round pick. Holland got a bag. Debo got a bag. Like, the secondary could be pretty damn good, too. I'm wondering if you guys are enjoying living in the front seven shadow a little bit publicly or if that's motivating you at all. Like, hey, we could be good, too.
Yeah, we cool, man. We know what we got, so we don't need too many people talking about us.
What do you got? Like, what could this secondary be?
Oh man, I see a bunch of guys that are hungry and guys that want it. So whatever you think that's going to turn into.
Thanks, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Schwartz.
Hey, Tyler, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Good. How do you, you came out of college as a guy who was always around the ball and got the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was it, 12, 13 career interceptions?
13.
You know how many were there, do you know?
13.
13.
Don't short me one.
12 or 13.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I figured you know exactly how many there were. How many do you have in the NFL? I'm sure you know that too, right?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I mean, what is the leap that a young player from year one to year two has to make to be that guy who they looked at and said, man, this guy is always around the ball and he takes the ball away.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that now.
I was being detailed and, being on an attack mindset. That's been my really one of my goals all year, and just doing my job really won, and that's what I'm focusing on every single day. So I know it's gonna come. I'm not really worried about it.
Are you the kind of guy that you look at every snap from your rookie year? Did you study it in the off season?
Of course.
Yeah, and did you see opportunities where you looked at specifically and said, I could have got that. I could have been in better position if only for this or that.
I mean, I believe in myself more than anybody else ever can. I feel like that every game, whether I have 0 picks or 2 or 3, there's going to be something I look at like, man, I could have had another one. So that's just football. That's just a game. I don't dwell too much on it. I don't count how many picks I had the year before because, you got to do it again next year. Whether I had 20 picks last year, you would be still telling me, hey, how are you going to get 20 picks again this year? You know what I mean? So every year is a new year. So I'm not worried about that, man. I'm worried about what I'm doing today.
But there are players who just don't have that on their resume. You know what I mean? They're good players, but they don't have the number that you had.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you look at that, what is the skill set that you feel you have that will produce those turnovers?
Instincts, man, and just being in the right place at the right time. That's what I try to do. Being in the right place, so I have an opportunity to read the quarterback and make breaks on the ball. So yeah, that's what I'm focusing on.
And almost every defensive back, when you ask them about their hands,
Mm-hmm.
they always say, "Oh, they're good, they're this, they're that." And then other people, when they drop them, they say, "Well, that's why he's not a wide receiver." So tell me about your hands. How confident are you in your ability? If the ball's in the air, you're going to be the one to come down with it.
Very confident. Very confident.
And you've shown that, you think, in practice and drills and all those other things, yeah?
For sure. I've sold it my whole career.
Very good. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Last one, Brian Dunleavy.
I just wanted to follow up, Tyler, on what Holland and Adebo have brought on the field. Like, forget leadership. Like, we talk so much about leadership. The kind of players they are. What have they brought to this secondary on the field in practice now that you're out there every day for 10 straight days?
Experience, man. They're always talking. Both those guys have played a lot of ball. Been in a lot of big games, seen a lot of situations. So they're always talking about, the game within the game. The situations that we're in, down the distance. Personnel, what type of plays we could get on this play, depending on the area of the field that we in. Things like that help you within the play, before the play, to know how you're gonna get attacked, how the offense is going to attack you. Both of those guys are really great at that. Talking, Javon especially. Helping other guys know the situation.